Be confident. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 20 of the Showerpodcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and very happy we made it to episode 20, so it's better than double digit, is the next, let's say, threshold. First of all, before we start, just maybe it's worth starting to do it. Make sure to leave a comment, follow if you are on Spotify, or subscribe. Just so that, it's a reminder that I also would like to hear when I watch videos or when I listen to stuff. So before we start, take a moment, just leave a like, save, whatever. Any, let's say, way that you want to support this, feel free and go with it. I'll try to get better at this. What are we gonna discuss today in episode 20? It's one of my most controversial takes when I talk to people, and I generally believe that everybody has it, but we don't use it enough. Every time I make the joke, as if you didn't know the title, but the title is in the let's say the title of the episode, and that is confidence. The other day, I was snowboarding, and this is a fully new experience for me. As I told you last time, I'm pretty new to this, never did it in my whole life, and this was my 6th time on the slopes. And the way that I approach this kind of stuff, and of course, it's also biased on my, let's say, previous experiences, but when I try to do something, when I try to get into it, I always go with an attitude of confidence. I tend not to back down, but let's say to exaggerate my skill and my confidence when doing that thing. I always try to put myself in a positive mindset and in a winning mindset. And this has helped me tremendously. And I'll give you the example of just this, let's say, snowboard episode. When I started, the first 10 minutes were awful because it was more than 1 year almost that I didn't do anything, and it felt sloppy. And I had a moment where I was like, maybe I don't have this. Maybe I was hoping for too much. But keeping in the back of my mind saying, no, you're good at this, or you're way better than you expect, and I'll come back to this, I started doing over and over again what I remembered and getting the confidence needed to get better and to get back into the groove. And in, let's say, 30 minutes or so from that, I was back, I want to say fully at what I was, let's say, able to do last year, but very close to it. So I felt the confidence, again, to be able to approach the activity that I was doing at my best. And when I just told you, that I had in the back of my mind that feeling of confidence. And the problem with a lot of activities is that even if you're capable, even if you're skilled, even if you have all the, let's say, required characteristics to succeed in the things that you are doing, if you do not show confidence, if you are not in the thing, if whoever looks from outside sees you struggle or sees that you're not really, let's say, confident, because I don't know whatever, let's say, word to use, but if you don't show that confidence to others, well, you might also yourself slow down, and simply you will not be acknowledged for what you are. There is a, let's say, pretty common saying, and I make this joke with my girlfriend, but she was saying that, for example, she works in sales. And she makes the jokes that it's basically personality hire. So the way that you portray yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you do, even if it doesn't necessarily match or you have a huge background of, let's say, successes, or you don't have the most experience in this world, sometimes it is enough to just show confidence, to show the people that you have in front of you what they require and the thing that is needed. And from that moment, you can then get the opportunity of doing more. In this day and age where everything goes so fast and getting the chance is already outstanding. So even for me, the moment that anybody outside of the people that I know watches this, I am presented with a huge opportunity. And what should I do in that moment? The fact that you are seeing this, should I be confident? Should I be looking as if I were doing this since years? Or should I be all, I don't know, just stumbling and not being sure what to say? No, I will try to be as confident as possible. I will try to deliver my message the best way possible. And the only way to do that is to act confident. Am I that confident? For sure not. Am I as good as I would like to be? No. But sometimes it is enough to show that. And I truly believe that if you lock yourself and you put your mindset in a place of fear and just not showing as much as you would like to, in the sense that you have, let's say, this fear of not being enough. No, because I could do better. I could be achieving more. The problem is that if you stay in your mind and you keep on thinking and thinking of, I could be better, I could have said this, I could have said that, compared to just saying the stuff that you know and being absolutely not only honest, but being truthful to what you know in that moment, but delivering it the best way possible, sometimes that thing is way more valuable than having inside of you all the knowledge that you could have, but not being there, not showing your true skills. The last example that I want to give to you, and it's something that, again, I've seen back and back again, was in university, specifically during oral tests. When you have a written test, let's say that the confidence is really proven by your skills, and it is a, let's say, very unique and rare place in which it is enough to know how to do stuff, and that will be, let's say, enough to show your skills and get what you deserve. And it would be amazing if everything was like that, but it's not. Let's be truthful. So in oral exams, if when you're posed a question, the way that you act, the way that you stand, the way that you speak, and the way, of course, I mean, let's say, kid ourselves. You have to back it up by facts. You have to know something. We're not saying be a complete liar, everything will be fine. No. But if the things that you know and trying to get to the things that you might not know, you do it with confidence, that will get you so far ahead. Whereas of getting, let's say, overthrown by emotions, not feeling confident, and even if you knew something, you show the other that you don't, and they will just pick up on your body language and the way that you are, let's say, showing yourself. Because what should they do? This is the only thing. Should they trust you that you could potentially be better? No. They will just say, this guy is stumbling, this guy doesn't know what he's saying. Next. So if you want to avoid that, get my, let's say, trust me and just go with it. Be confident and you'll feel better. This was episode 20 of the Shower Podcast. Thank you for listening, watching, and see you at the next one.